Hey guys, Deggers here from Go Boxing TV. So it's USYK versus Joshua 2 tonight, the rematch. Rage on the Red Sea, it's over in Jeddah. It is Saturday the 20th of August, the day of the fight, and I wanted to just do a quick preview of that fight. So the build-up this week, if I'm going to be brutally honest, it's been a little bit boring. There's not been that much going on. It's not been anywhere near as entertaining as the Tyson Fury Dillian Whyte build-up. So let's hope that unlike the Fury Whyte fight, the fight is going to be a hell of a lot more entertaining. And I think it will. I'm hoping that it's going to live up to expectations. There has been a little bit of speculation over the course of the last week, especially on the shape and the weights of the fighters. So lots of reports going around that USYK had bulked up and put lots of weight on, 10 to 15 kilograms. People saying that it was because he was expecting a more aggressive Anthony Joshua to turn up, and he's put that weight on. So, he's got a bit more behind him so he can take on the heavy punches. And then there was also speculation that Joshua was looking a little bit leaner, maybe lost a bit of weight. Neither was true. So when they both stepped on the scales, USYK was pretty much the same weight, exactly the same weight. I think there was like a pound in it or a few ounces in it from the previous fight. And AJ was actually 4 pounds heavier than the last fight. So we can make of that what we will. I suppose all that proves is that, there's lots of clickbait out there. You need to be careful what you're reporting on, really, without the actual facts and stuff. And more people are just getting sick and tired of it. The false reporting, the clickbaiting, it's all nonsense, really. People should just wait until the actual weighing. So that pretty much covers the build-up. Other than that, other than like USYK clowning around on the odd time and stuff like that, it's been pretty boring, if I'm honest. So to the fight, my prediction on the fight. Do you know what? I'm just going to be super honest and say that I can't really call it. I'm interested to know what you guys think in the comments, so please do let me know down below. But me, it's just a case of my heart says AJ, but my head says USYK. So if I was a betting man, the smart money really does have to go with USYK based on the previous fight. But really, my heart wants AJ to win it. And that's purely because I think it's better for the sport of boxing if AJ does win it. Now, even if AJ loses again, I think as long as it's not a washout, as long as AJ performs well, if he takes another loss, that's fine. The Fury fight can still happen. There's the Dillian Whyte rematch. He's still to fight Wilder. There's Dubois. There's Joe Joyce. So there's plenty of fights out there for him. So all this talk and nonsense of him retiring by the likes of Johnny Nelson and people like that, absolute garbage. That's just not going to happen. He's signed an exclusive deal with DAZN. Whatever happens tonight, Anthony Joshua will continue to box. However, I think that if he can win, if he can pull off a great win, it makes all of those fights a hell of a lot more exciting, a hell of a lot better for the sport of boxing. I think it blows boxing up again. Whereas, as much as I love USYK, and he's great and he's a good entertainer, I just think that we're in for some boring days in boxing again. A bit like when the Klitschko's ruled, for all those years. It was just heavyweight boxing was almost non-existent. It was pretty boring. It was not at the forefront and your casual fans just didn't watch it. So, in short, I would love AJ to win. And I think that he can. I think on the night, anything can happen in heavyweight boxing. And I do think that if he sticks to his game plan and he's more aggressive, and he goes back to the old AJ before the Ruiz loss, I think he's got every chance of winning. However, I just think that the longer the fight goes on, if he's not applying pressure and he's not hurt USYK already in the fight, then it's just going to be playing into USYK's hands. USYK is, we all know it, a magician when it comes to boxing. He's a master boxer. His feet are amazing. His boxing brain is second to none, you know, and that's why at the moment he is the pound for pound number one. And to be honest, there's no argument with that. Anybody that argues against that doesn't know boxing and is, you know, just being ludicrous. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting night. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I am going to stick my neck out now. Obviously, I could be wrong, and obviously anything can happen in heavyweight boxing. But I'm going to go with an Anthony Joshua knockout in round 5. And I'm only really saying that because that's what I'd like to happen, not necessarily because I think it's going to happen. But that's what I'm going to go with, and I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. I'm going to have all those positive thoughts and positive mental attitude towards that outcome. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments below. Please do hit that thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe if you want to follow me for more videos. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.